Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Today we're going to review and play The Wizards VR. The Wizards is a game on the Steam Store for the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift. It's a gesture-based magic shooter. And there is sort of a story mode adventure, but it's set up in kind of a scoreboard leaderboard style type level system. So the main focus, well, I won't say the main focus, but a big emphasis on this game is this leaderboard and the levels you select. Depending on the cards you pick, you'll get higher scores for completing that level. So this game really doesn't focus on the story. It's more focused on this level type scoring system. I would have preferred just a better story mode where you just start from the beginning and go through the whole campaign to have an epic feel versus this level select focus on leaderboards this game has. It has two different modes really. It has the campaign mode, which is a story mode, and then it has the arena mode. I played a little of the arena mode. I did not really like it. I guess I should talk about the Wizards. It originally came out in early access in, I believe it was July 2017, and I bought the game on the Oculus Store for $10, and I bought it on the Oculus Store for $10 back in July 2018, and this game came out of early access soon thereafter, soon before that. March 8th, 2018 is when it came out of early access and official release. And now in 2019 March, the game is finally has the 1 year anniversary with the enhanced edition with enhanced graphics. I have to be honest with you, I didn't really notice that big of a difference. I think I do notice that it somewhat looks better and it seems to run smoother. But I didn't really notice a big difference. Now I have a 1060 GTX, so it's possible that just on my rig I don't notice that much of a difference because it was already pushing my rig. So if you have a beefier rig, maybe you'll notice a big difference, but I didn't notice a big difference. Now I don't want to talk too much. This is the main menu area. Basically here you pick your spells and you can upgrade them. As you can see, I still need more, but this is me. I finished the game already. It took me about 3 hours to finish the game. And this is a fully upgraded spell. There's still some spells I haven't upgraded. The gestures work for me. So some people have complained about the gestures not working. For me, I get the spell that I want most of the time. I don't have really any issues with that. I can always get the fireball, no problems. I can always get the shield, no problem. Some of the more complex gestures, yeah, sometimes they don't always work, but for the most part they do work. So I don't have any problems with the gestures in this game. In fact, this game probably has the best gestures in VR and getting the magic working. Let's do a quick level so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's go to Pinewood. So the way you start your level is you just do that, and let's start with the second level because I think the first one's just a little too easy and I don't want to go that easy. Now I'm going to show my options because this game can be really stupid easy if you have the default options. The default options has an auto aim. But first let's get into a fight so you can see what I have, and then I'll explain how I got there. So you can see this one has a little puzzle.
I've heard outlandish stories about what lies beneath the ruins.
Well, it's not much of a puzzle. You just basically stand on the green.
Proof of a burial chamber somewhere in the deep dungeons that are unmarked but only two. Those the statues are hostile now. You show that stony bastard.
And the statue there got me. I was looking the wrong way. Now as you can tell, I have full locomotion and smooth turning.
Hey, a floor button. What are those called again? Pressure plates? Traps?
Now let's try to walk.
Well, one way to find out, yes.
Okay. That wasn't one of them, but some of them, the door does close, so you have to actually teleport out. So I think these, what are they, goblins? Trolls? Look somewhat better than the before the enhanced edition, but it's not a big difference. So as you can see, I'm getting whatever spell I want. It's not really much of an issue for me. And you can even get a bow and arrow. I'm sorry, I forget. There we go. I sometimes forget what the gesture is. This is the other one, okay? This is the big fireball here. So you can see, this is one fireball. This is the big fireball. This is the chain lightning. Okay, and this is the jewels or whatever, the protective jewels, and this is the shield. So I have no problems with the gestures. Some people complained about that. For me, it's not an issue. Let me go ahead and start showing some of the options I have. Well, after I clear this area. So as you can see, I have no help. I have no assist with my aiming.
Have you ever played
I'm going to show that this game is way too easy with those assists. So you want to turn them off. I have to be honest, I think this game might be better without full locomotion, even though that's what I prefer. Just because it might be a little too easy with the free locomotion, because you can really get out of the way of spells really easy. And as you can see, just getting the... There you go. Yeah, I don't have to aim. Oh, that kind of sucked. Now, I don't really like the bow and arrow, that's why I hardly ever use it. But let's go ahead and... It might be beneficial here. Okay. Is that it? Nope. That might have been a bug. Do we have an enemy? Oh, we still have an enemy. I didn't see him. Okay. There's still more enemies? Wow. Where are the enemies? Oh, come on, man. Stop hiding behind... Okay. So, yeah, as you can see, I have the spell... I have all the spells unlocked, so this game's a lot easier for me with all the spells unlocked and some of them upgraded. You definitely want to teleport at times. So this is the one. This is a little bit of a puzzle. So you see, nothing happens with this pressure plate. So what you're supposed to do is, and there you go. This is a health point. I don't want to play the game too long, because this is a review, not really a playthrough. I do like this game. As you can see, the gesture spells do work, but just the level design, the enemies, I had to take a lot of options off just to bring the challenge. I forgot. This is the level where you have to get on all the pressure plates.
Somewhere nearby. A cave underneath these ruins.
Okay.
I think we should investigate.
Before I get into that
It can't be closed from this side, and we can always return straight to the sanctum thanks to the platform.
Okay, so let me show the options in this game. From the graphics option, I have full screen HMD mirror. I like that. Texture quality is high. HMD scaling 100. I changed that from 80. Subtitles off. Auto aim intensity 0. Auto aim mode, I put default. And actually default is not default. Gaze based is the default when you start up the game for the first time. I don't like gaze based. It's really terrible. It really ruins the game. Makes it way too easy. So change that. I have it on standing mode. There's a seated mode as well. There's a 360 mode. I turned that on so that you're not bothered when you're looking behind you. You're looking behind. Okay. So audio options, I turned the music off and I lowered the SFX because it's a little too loud. And I want to hear the narrator. So I put the voice at 100. I put the player's footsteps at 75 because that can be annoying. And lastly, the movement options. I have free movement on, free movement type, controller base, movement speed 100, always sprint on, rotation, continuous rotation, that's smooth rotation, rotation speed normal. Fast can be pretty fast actually. Vignette off, and yeah, that's it. So we finished the stage, as you can see, with all my upgraded spells. It was kind of easy, so it didn't present much of a challenge. And again, I took off the auto aim. So there you see the top of the leaderboards. Let's go back to the stage, return to Sanctum. The game took me 3 hours to finish. It normally retails for $24.99. I don't think it's worth the full price because, like I said, I did finish the game in 3 hours. I liked it, but $24.99 for basically 3 hours of content, even though you can do the arena, even though you could redo levels to get a higher score. To be honest, after finishing the game and doing the arena mode for a little bit, I'm just going to uninstall it. I don't want to do challenges to get higher scores. It wasn't that fun for me. But I still had fun. I really liked the dragon boss fight at the very end. There was a boss fight at the end of the first Pinewood, so I like that. And as you can see, there's 4 stages in Pinewood. The Healing Mines did not have a boss fight at the end. I was surprised by that, although it was a nice little wave shooter aspect to that. The one thing I don't like is how the area gets closed off and then a bunch of enemies come, like horde mode, or if you want to call it a wave shooter. It really takes away the immersion of the adventure feel that this game is going for. And like I said, you do have to turn several things off to make it enjoyable. So take the auto aim off, take off the vignette, turn on the full locomotion, or if you want more of a challenge, turn it off and make it teleport only, because I think it is more challenging with teleport only. But like I said, the spells work. They're fun to use, and you can try different combinations of spells. Like I focus mostly on the fireball because it's easier, but you can do some of the other spells for more of a challenge. So yeah, I think it's a good game. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. And keep in mind, I did buy it on the Oculus Store for $10. So if you find it for $10, I definitely give it a 7 out of 10. Maybe I'll call it the sale price rating. Now I'm gonna have to be honest. I got a Steam copy for free from the Steam Curator Connect program, but I had already paid for the game, so I didn't get it really free if you think about it. But yes, I did get a free Steam copy through the Steam Curator Connect program. In retrospect, I kind of do regret getting that key because, like I said, I already paid for the game. But I'm going to go ahead and mark my review as, Steam Curator Connect program, got it for free. But I did pay for the game on the Oculus Store, $10. And if you can find it near that price, I think it is a good deal. 7 out of 10, sale price rating, because this is a good game. Just it doesn't have a whole lot of content, and I think it would have been better made with more of a story feel and just a little bit better game type, because it does feel like a wave. They should have gotten rid of all those levels. Like almost every level, every stage, you're blocked in at some point. You enter a certain area, you're blocked in, a bunch of enemies come in. That wasn't the best way to handle it. Of course, this is one of the older games. Like I said, it's back from 2017, so, and it's been updated since that time several times, and now we have the 1 year anniversary update. So these devs are good devs, and so I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I do recommend this game. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe and comment. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.